Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make 2 cards featuring 2 new stamp sets from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. Let's get started. First, I want to show you this clear stamp set. It's called Bird Sayings. It has feathers and also some really nice sayings. It says, no matter what yesterday was like, birds always start the day with a new song. Like the birds that sing at dawn, let us greet each new day with praise and gratitude. Become like a bird, spread your wings, learn new things, and fly. And then spread your wings and fly. The second stamp set is called Feathers, and it features these 4 feathers with red rubber stamps. So we've got a clear set and we have a red rubber set. I'm starting with Catherine Pooler colors, and I'm using Rocking Red for the red feather on top. And then I'll clean the stamp, and then I'm going to use purple royal treatment. Now, I have 2 purples actually, but I'm going to grab this royal treatment, which is a deep dark purple. And I decided to place the top feather and the bottom feather first so that I can make sure that I have enough space for all the colors that I like to use in this rainbow. And now I'm going to use Orange Twist. I am slightly overlapping the feathers. Catherine Pooler inks are nice because they are they're very juicy if you keep them re-inked, which I try to keep mine re-inked. And they also have a foam pad, so they're springy. And they make for really great, as you can see, vibrant inks. For this yellow, I'm using Limoncello. Okay, next I'm going to grab green, and that's Grass Skirt. Okay, the next color is sort of a teal color. It's called Aquatini. It's somewhere between green and blue, greenish blue, teal. And then the last feather is going to be blue, and I'm using Something Borrowed. That's how my feathers came together. I have to say, the moment I saw this feather set, I envisioned stamping the feather this way. I think it's very fun and whimsical and very cheerful. So now I'm using the Bird Sayings. I really like this set of clear photopolymer stamps, and I'm using the sentiment, like the birds that sing at dawn, let us greet each new day with praise and gratitude. I stamped it in Flirty Fuchsia ink from Catherine Pooler. That's that red violet ink that I didn't use on my feathers, and I die cut it out with a die that I have in my stash. Next, I'm bringing in the stamp set called Flocks of Birds from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. I'm going to use 2 of these red rubber stamps. I'm going to stamp them at the top and the bottom, so above and below the sentiment. And then with that sentiment being die cut, I'm going to actually pop that up with foam tape. I am going to stamp these birds in black ink. I'm using VersaFine black ink, Onyx Black. Now I do have a piece of acetate in my stamp positioning platform at this moment because I want to make sure my birds are going in the right direction. I've already made a card before where I had the birds upside down. So I did stamp it on acetate. Now I'm going to clean it off this acetate. I'm going to remove the acetate and then finish stamping. You can use a piece of plastic that is part of your stamp packaging for your acetate. It works just fine. If you don't have that, you can just use an empty stamp envelope. So for example, Blue Night Rubber Stamps packages all their stamps in a cellophane envelope. You can even use that if you don't have a piece of acetate. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I'm going to pop this sentiment up using some foam tape and assemble this card. I decided to use a black mat in the background. I think it definitely helps everything to stand out. I'm just going to use my tape runner to adhere this to this black mat. And then I have some foam circles that I'm going to use to pop up this sentiment that I die cut, and that'll give this some dimension. I think this will make a great thank you card. And you could use any of the feathers and do this technique. It doesn't have to be the feather that I selected. You could even use the different size feathers and maybe just do 3 feathers. This set is very versatile. All right, now let's go ahead and make our second card. When I saw this stamp set, which is called Bird Sayings, I really thought the feathers were so pretty. They're smaller than the feathers on the feather stamp set, which, by the way, you can mix and match these together. But I'm just showing them as 2 separate ways of using them. So I thought about these feathers, and I thought about what it looks like for a feather to fall to the ground. And I wanted to create a soft pastel colored card, and I'm just trying to position the feathers in a way that it looks like they're gently falling to the ground. I'm going to try to use all of them, and I'm going to emboss them. I'm going to heat emboss them with white embossing powder. Okay, I'm going to use my anti-static brush. This has a special powder that helps prevent fingerprints. And I'm using Versamark ink, and I'm using the Blue Night magnetic ink pad holder, which is a great tool if you're not familiar with that. It's magnetic, and it attaches to the back of your ink pad so you don't drop it. I use it on all my ink pads practically. Okay, now I can just grab my white embossing powder. I have detail white embossing powder from Pink and Maine. And I'm just going to go ahead and get those feathers covered. Grab my heat gun, and I am using this little handy dandy tool from Ranger that helps prevent my fingers from burning. I think it's called the Grab It tool. Okay, so now that I have my feathers heat embossed with white embossing powder, I'm going to do emboss resist with these feathers. So I have my small ink brushes. The ink is what is residual. I don't clean my brushes after I use them, so I'm just grabbing these pastel colors and I'm just covering the feather with these colors. So the yellow is limoncello, the pink is do-si-do, the blue is oh boy, the purple is serenade, the green that I'm going to use is minted, and then the final color that I'm going to use is orange, and that's the orange crush. So basically my ink blending brushes already have ink still on them from the last time I ink blended. But I like the way this turned out. I like how the feathers have a pastel look. The only one that I think is a little too bright is orange, but you can take a paper towel and wipe over, and this will clear some of that ink off so that your embossing powder shines through. Next, I'm going to show you one of my favorite ways to do some ink smooshing, because I think this card looks pretty like this, but I want there to be more depth to it. So I want to create a background using some of these inks. For this technique, I'm going to be using saran wrap. This is a fun way to create some background. So I grabbed a little piece of paper towel, in a wad, and I wrap the saran wrap around it. You just need a little piece. I'm taking Something Borrowed ink and I'm pressing it down on my Glassboard Studios glass mat, and I'm spraying some water onto that. That gets it so that I can tap my saran wrap into the ink and then tap it onto the card panel. I'm going to clean this, and I'm going to grab some Aquatini ink, which is teal, sort of a teal blue, and I'm going to do the same thing. This is a great way to create a background after you've stamped something or embossed something in the middle of your card. You're just trying to get your background. Now, I still think it looks a little stark white, so I'm grabbing my purple and pink and blue, and I'm actually rubbing some ink on the outside of the feathers, just to soften up that white. And then I take the yellow brush and I go all around. It just gives it a real soft effect, I think. But I'm still not done. I'm going to grab my splat box, which is a cardboard box that I received some products in, and I save it for this type of project. I'm going to take that Flirty Fuchsia, stamp it on an acrylic block, spray it with some water, grab a brush, and splatter that onto this card panel. I'm trying to focus on the corners. I don't necessarily want the ink splatters to be right on top of the feathers. I'm just trying to do it around the outside, and it worked pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment down in the bottom right hand corner. The sentiment says, "Spread your wings and fly." I'm also going to bring in another new stamp set. It's called Beach Stuff 2, and it has butterflies on it that I'd like to use on this card panel. And this is what that set looks like. It has a sailboat, some ducks, 2 sailboats actually, 3 bikes, different sizes. They're all the same bike, but different sizes. But yeah, I'm going to grab those butterflies. And this Beach Stuff 2 is photopolymer, so I can just go ahead and arrange that using my Misty. And we're going to go ahead and stamp that with VersaFine Clair Onyx Black ink. I really like how this card turned out, but I still think I need to do one more thing. My final part that I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a die and die cut around this panel that I created. And the die that I'm using, it reminds me of clouds, the way that it's kind of curvy on the sides. It just reminds me of a cloud. So I thought that would just soften this up a little bit. And just used it, my Platinum 6, I just rolled it through, and this is what it looks like after it's been die cut. And that's a Gina Marie die. I'll have all the products that I'm using linked below in my description box, and if I can't find it or if it's no longer available, I'll try to find something similar to link. I'm going to be going ahead and creating a card base. I'm just going to use a white card base. I want to keep this card soft, so that's why I don't have a black mat behind it. I have some purple gems from the Ton. I'm going to go ahead and place some of those on the front of this card panel. Once I have them in place, I'm just going to go ahead and glue them. That's the cards for today. I'll go ahead and put some photos of the finished cards here at the end of my video. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Please, everybody, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Which card is your favorite? Thanks, everybody, for watching, and have a hopeful day. Bye-bye.